Basically my whole life I've been doing water sports and grew up water skiing, and then got into wakeboarding really heavily, and then I found wake skating and just fell in love with that sport. And in the last 7 or 8 years, this new sport of foiling came out, and I kind of found it really early. It was just one of those things that I tried it once and really just fell in love with it. And the equipment and the foils have gotten so much better, and like designed specifically for riding the boat or riding in the ocean. I guess for me it's just been a progression of water sports, and always kind of looking for that next vehicle to ride on the water. When you get into foiling, it turns into a little bit of an obsession. This feeling that you're getting out there, the appeal of all these different places that you can do it. It doesn't matter if you're landlocked in the middle of the country or if you're on the coast, or you're in windy conditions, you can kind of do it anywhere.
So yeah, after wakeboarding for years in Orlando, I moved out to the beach, and finding foiling has been super fun. It's been my easiest access to get on the water. It's still brand new in many disciplines: boat, downwind, prone, ocean, towing, big surf. It's a really cool time to be a part of foiling.
My dad has probably been the biggest influence for foiling, just because he actually started first on the foil with the kite before me and Noah were even into foiling, and then transferring that skill into the ocean. So now I'm towing him straight onto waves, and he's just ripping it all over the place.
Yeah, so Tovey and I, we're roommates in college, and that's really when our foiling journey began. We both saw so much potential in what could be done on the foil, and Tovey has always been the one guy I've looked up to, and he's always been my favorite foiler. I think he's got the sickest style, and he just boosts huge tricks, and he's always just gone so much bigger than everyone else in the ocean and on wake. And I think without having each other, we wouldn't be where we are now. So major shout out to Tovey for just pushing me and being a huge influence to others in the sport of foiling as well.
One beautiful thing about foiling is there's always something to do no matter what the conditions throw at you. So the other great thing about bringing the wind into play is anytime that the conditions are blown out, it's not looking good for a wake session. It's usually super good for wing foiling and kite foiling as well. And then when the waves are good, it's just so good for towing into waves and making the most out of any conditions that are thrown at you.
So sick.
I wouldn't be where I'm at with my foiling if it wasn't for Noah. We've just constantly been trying to push each other just to see who can do the first 360, who can do the first flip, and if it wasn't for him, I definitely wouldn't be where I'm at in foiling right now.